Trump is in the realm of the Fire Lord.
Thank you. Yeah.
Making the Fire Nation great again. They're training child soldiers. They are. You know, the Avatar, he was like 12.
They teach them to hate at a young age. That's what the arrow's for. I have to find the Avatar. We're here talking about Project 2025.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Project 25. Been seeing some good things. Been hearing some good news from Project 25.
We're planning for 100 years of dominance.
How are we taking this country back?
We're going to give Donald Trump, we're going to make a gold. First of all, we're for the gold standard here. So,
Gold standard, yeah.
yes. So we're going to make a gold crown, all right? It's going to have an American flag on it, and we're going to give it to Donald Trump. He's going to wear it, and we're going to make him the king of America.
We're going to make him the king of America.
King of America, yes.
So that's so funny. That's amazing.
It's not a joke.
So this is correlating with wanting to go back to the gold standard.
No. The gold's going to be the gold crown. That's the standard, is the gold crown. Then we're going to give that gold crown to Donald Trump, and then he's going to put it on his head, and then he's going to be the king of America, and he's going to save America. And he's going to make America holy again. It's not a joke.
Tell me about what we're going
I'm here, supporting our Fire Lord.
Fire Lord.
Trump's our Fire Lord.
Tell me how you come to that conclusion.
He's trying to just unify the different nations. You got the water nation.
Oh,
it's
okay.
really
Water,
corrupt.
Air.
Earth.
So Trump is in the realm of the Fire Lord.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fire Lord.
Fire Lord in chief.
I thought he was maybe a waterbender.
Nah, the waterbenders are corrupt. Air nomads, they train child soldiers,
But everybody got to work together.
We worked with the Dai Li to take back Ba Sing Se. It was totally corrupt.
So now we're here today to show that support.
Yeah.
For the Fire Lord.
The Fire Lord.
Making the Fire Nation great again. They're training child soldiers. They are. You know, the Avatar, he was like 12.
He was.
You think child soldiers? I know plenty of Earthbenders in the Dai Li, and they all agree that there is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Great Earthbenders, the best.
And how come we're not talking about all the bloodbenders? The liberal media is not going to talk about it.
Cannot talk about them.
Well, I definitely recognize your garb, Zuko.
We're making the Fire Nation great again.
Heck yeah. It's so funny in my family we always say like which power would you want? I think I'd want to be an airbender. I can solve climate change. You gotta get ahead of it.
I know a lot of Earthbenders in the Dai Li, and all of them say that, Ba Sing Se is very corrupt, and they all agree that there's no war in Ba Sing Se. They teach them to hate at a young age. That's what the arrow's for. It's against the Fire Nation.
I'd say, I support the Avatar, actually.
Well, you can do that in the Fire Nation. You know what? I mean, there's a diversity in the Fire Nation.
I don't know about that. Electricity isn't really diversity. It's still some form.
I think Donald is going to bring that trust and do a lot of positive good.
What's going to happen to the air nomads?
The what?
Air nomads. How was his speech?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you just came from the speech?
I did. It was fantastic.
Oh my God. So tell me all the things that Donald Trump has done for the black community.
I really don't want to do an interview. What happened to your face?
Oh, I had a duel with my father, and now to restore my honor, I have to find the Avatar.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Are you okay?
Yeah, listen, he's the Fire Lord for a reason.
Who's the Fire Lord? Your father? Who did that to you, honey?
Well, yeah, this is the Fire Lord.
Can that be wiped off or no?
I guess once I restore my honor, I can, get that removed.
I hope you get to restore it. Let me.
Yeah, what?
Do you mind? How will you get your honor restored so you can heal?
The Avatar. I have to find the Avatar and.
Do you want me to help you find it?
Please.
Okay. Where should we start looking first?
Listen. I think he's hiding in the Water Nation.
Okay.
And he's with 2 children from the Water Tribe and then an Earthbender, and they're flying on a sky bison. But it's a lot.
So we have to find a sky bison first to get up there.
Yeah.
and find those kids in the water.
We Water Nation. We need law. We need law and order. Is what we need.
We do need that.
Tell me. I mean, how?
I mean, first and foremost, for who did that to your face.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's. I mean, people call it trauma bonding.
You're better than that. Trauma bond.
Trauma bonding.
No.
You spank your kids, and it's trauma bonding.
Is that like the?
Let's just go back inside.
Oh,
Are you gonna go back inside to? Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for your service. That was fucking amazing.
Oh, God. I had to hold it, bro. Playing along. How do we do that? That was clutch. Wow.
That woman's improv game, amazing. There's a lot of things you could say about MAGA. Improv, just amazing. Just A+ every time. I gotta say, MAGA's yes and phenomenal. I will never find a better improvisational partner than MAGA. Show me a better improvisational partner. I will interview them right now.
I mean, I have to tell you, I'm a little ignorant on Project 2025. However, I like forward thinking.
We're here talking about Project 2025.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Project 25. Been seeing some good things. Been hearing some good news from Project 25.
We need 2025, but then we need 2026, 2027, 2028, 2020. We're just going to keep going. Project every single year because they don't understand that we're planning for 100 years of dominance.
Godliness.
Not just godliness and not just a republic, but a magnificent republic that it once was and will be again.
You familiar with Project 2025?
I'm in it, yeah.
Oh wait, so tell me about it.
Well, I mean, I'm not like, I'm doing like, there's like classes or like, there's like a stuff
Oh my,
on the
okay.
website. Yeah.
You know what? Thank you so much. I'm glad I talked to you because a lot of people don't even know what it is.
No, yeah. I see all the Democrats losing their minds thinking it's like the most terrifying.
I'm here to talk about Project 2025. I mean, it's Trump's plan to take this country back. Have you heard of Project 2025? It's Trump's entire platform. It's from the Heritage Foundation. It's amazing. His policy is called Project 2025. I'm excited, and I'm just trying to get people excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Project 2025, it's an amazing document. I'm trying to get people to read it. It's 900 pages. It's hard to get people to read it. Are you guys familiar with Project 2025?
Not yet.
Oh my God, it is Trump's official policy. The Heritage Foundation put it up. And
okay.
No one knows what it is.
No.
And they think it's like some Democrat thing. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not a rhino thing. This is a policy. These policies are all written by people that worked in Trump's cabinet.
Yes.
That didn't betray him.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Project 2025?
No, what's that?
That is Trump's plan. It's written by all of his Trump cabinet members to take this country back. We're going to nationwide ban on abortion. We're going to make mifepristone illegal. Abortion. We're going to ban abortion.
Pornography's banned too.
Pornography's banned. National ban on abortion. We're going to get rid of the Department of Education. We're going to ban abortion nationwide. It's going to get rid of the Department of Education. We're going to get rid of the DOJ and FBI. Get rid of this the CDC. We're going to consolidate the FBI and Department of Justice. It's Trump's policy. It's Project 2025. It's amazing. I can't say enough about it. Are you a big fan of the CDC and the DOJ?
I can't say I am.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of the CDC, the DOJ, the Department of Education, Title IX, Title X. We're going to get rid of all of it. Project 2025, getting rid of no-fault divorce.
I think this is a great first step in my plan. I think 2025 is going to lead to the Save America plan.
School is secular, and that's the biggest problem.
So
we're going to get rid of...
Secular teachers are going to be jailed.
They'll be fired.
Fired! I see what you
To fire them, you have to get rid of these things like Title IX, Title X. And
Union, teachers union, illegal. Illegal teachers union.
School choice. Get rid of the Department of Education.
100%.
The whole nonsense about separation of church and state is nonsense, and it's not a thing. How do you feel about the DOJ?
DOJ?
Department of Justice.
It's become weaponized.
Exactly. They're going to get rid of it. How do you feel about gender ideology and Board of Education?
Get it out of schools.
They're going to get rid of the Board of Education. 47 people on death row right now, Fed. Instead of releasing them on bail, they should get the death penalty. We're going to get rid of all the people that are on death row. Anyone that's on death row, instead of releasing them without bail, we're going to finish the job. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Bible says, "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed."
Exactly. Yep. You know, there's 40 people on death row right now. That there shouldn't be. Then they've just been clogging up and wasting money in the courts.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of them, and then expand, meaning of the death penalty. And so it's going to be, and we're going to get rid of the Department of Education, Department of Justice, FBI, CDC. Are you fans of the CDC?
Big fans, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, CDC is going to be stripped of its power. It's going to be consolidated. So, thank you so much. God bless everyone that's on death row. You know what? They're not going to get out on bail.
Don't say that.
Okay, all right.
Don't say that out loud.
47 people on the death row, and they've just been, appealing and appealing and appealing. We got to put a stop to that.
Because they should have already been executed?
Exactly.
100%. Yeah.
Project 2025 does that, and it goes further. It expands, the death penalty, or like what is the death penalty? Because right now,
pedophiles, child molesters. There's a lot of people who should be put in.
Under Project 2025, we're getting rid of no-fault divorce.
And what you're talking about is all life-affirming things. The ideology is what he's talking about, Nabil, and that is the idea. I understand. Let's go very quietly, because when the items come together like this.
Our job now to get the White House back first. Then we'll figure it out.
He's going to deliver on it,
We appreciate that. We appreciate you for being here today, guys.
Thank you. The nuclear family, I'm sure that's a big deal for you.
Absolutely, yes.
We're going to get rid of no-fault divorce. Reagan gave us no-fault divorce, but we're going to get rid of that and protect the sanctity of marriage. We're going to ban no-fault divorce, to protect the nuclear family. Everyone that's on death row, instead of giving them bail reform, we're going to put them, put to death.
I like actually having a plan that if we are to elect Donald Trump, then we need to make sure that some of the mistakes that were made in surrounding ourselves with people that were less than loyal or less than authentic, we need to make sure that we are having genuine people that are going to serve the country.
Project 2025 is going to get rid of no-fault divorce.
Summarily jail those who threaten the nuclear family.
Okay. Summarily jail those who threaten the nuclear family. Without trying. Ever heard of energy dominance?
Yes.
We're not drilling enough. We're gonna, increase drilling.
No-fault divorce. You had.
We're gonna get rid of that.
Assault weapons ban. You had, and of course, amnesty. And this was a huge problem in the 1980s, giving amnesty to the illegals, really ramping up the illegal immigrant invasion that we see today with tens of millions of people all the time. And I don't think it's 10 million. I don't think it's 15 million. We're more than 20 million illegals in this country right now. And if we're going to tell the truth, there's a lot of wonderful things Reagan did. Don't get me wrong. Anti-communism, he's number one.
Yeah.
But we do have to start telling the truth about his record on some of these other things.
Yeah, a lot of people here call him a liberal. It's just funny, but
maybe socially a little bit. A little.
Trump gets elected, I won't be able to look at porn on my phone anymore.
That's a fact.
Project 2025.
And what does that do specifically?
It bans porn.
And why is that a bad thing?
It'll be a good thing. I won't be able to look at porn on my phone again. And thank you, Donald Trump.
Well, thank you, Donald Trump, for having standards.
Make the Fire Nation great again.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, awesome, man. Cheers. Awesome. How do you feel about gender ideology?
I mean, I don't care what you do with your personal life, but it shouldn't be in schools.
Exactly. I mean, the gender ideology's gotten out of control. I have
It's like brainwashing.
Yeah, my niece in her school on the basketball team, they let a golden retriever play. Kids basketball team, they're letting a golden retriever. Just go like this.
That's a little bit beyond gender ideology.
Exactly. Right now, my niece in her school, you're not going to believe this, on the basketball team, they're letting a golden retriever play.
Well, some days I wake up and I want to identify as a cat and lay around all day, but you know what? I still got to get up and go to work and pay the bills. If you had told me even 10 years ago that we would be fighting over which bathroom to use, I would have laughed at you.
My niece in her school, you're not going to believe this, on her basketball team, there's a golden retriever on the basketball team.
How inclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like someone found like a stray golden retriever, and it's like, and then it can play basketball. That's fine, but it shouldn't be on the team.
We call that a mascot.
Thank you.
Okay.
In my niece's school, you're going to love this. So on the basketball team, there's a golden retriever.
You know, I've heard rumors of kids who they want to be cats and they have like litter boxes in their schools.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, let's do. You giving out free waters?
Yes, we are.
How you doing, man?
Oh my God.
How you doing? How you doing? I'll take one of these free waters. Thank you. Thank you. And God bless you. And thank you for loving America.
Arthur Keller Green, FTG Live, where the People's Convention is capital just one.
South Korea, completely empty.
It's a scam?
No, it's a scam.
I'm in college right now, which is kind of ironic, but I had a
Why don't you drop out?
I was working for a congressman, and they basically got to a point where like, I want to hire you full time. You work with me in DC, we'll go everywhere together. Do you have a college degree? He asked, and I went, I don't. He went, well, damn it, I can't hire you.
Really?
So I'm in it just for a job. The second I graduate.
Wait, is it you a Democratic congressman?
No, Republican.
Wait, why is a Republican doing that?
That's just what they want. That's just what they asked. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was in Florida. I was on a yacht with him, and then he brought that news. Like, it was a crazy,
the Republican
thing.
Party's really corrupt.
It is, but hey, if it's an in, it's a good start, you know. And then I can.
Yeah, but so you need so you're going to get a college degree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I've got like a year left.
Okay, well, good luck. Yeah, and
you.
then you could work with the guy. Wait,
Yeah.
which congressman is it? Can
I
you say?
can't.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
I don't want you to get. I don't want you to get.
Yeah, you're good.
I want you. Good luck in your career.
So, are you from Michigan?
Right now.
Okay, so Michigan, we are a citizen-led petition state, which means as long as we get 10% of our voting population, which I think is 460,000 people, is 10% of who voted the last election. As long as we get that many signatures on a petition initiative, we can get things on the ballot and bypass our legislature.
Oh, wait. So that's weird. So you're not a republic?
We are, but we are a citizen-led petition state. So I bring this up because you just brought up housing. There's a petition going on right now in our state called Axe My Tax, where we're trying to eliminate all property taxes. Because many people do not understand where those funds go, and we can definitely survive without it. And make housing affordable. We don't need new built affordable housing.
This is serious. Now I want you to understand, the reason why I'm talking the way I'm talking is because I work in Washington, D.C. I work with these people. They have the most unbelievable ideas for your future, for my children's future. By 2035, they want every single one of you to drive an electric vehicle. No, you can't buy a gas or diesel. Yeah. Oh, you won't have a choice because you're a bunch of climate sinners. They want you to allow everyone in across our border, and then you're hateful if you don't allow all these people to just suddenly become citizens and vote in our elections. And by the way, I serve on the Homeland Security Committee, and all the Democrats say that all these people are invading our country because of the climate. Did you know that? They don't like the weather, apparently, where they come from. They have further plans. They want to pack the Supreme Court. They will destroy justice in America. They hate Alito. They want Justice Alito taken off the Supreme Court. They hate Clarence Thomas. They want to take him off the Supreme Court. But it gets worse. They want to take away your guns, your right to defend yourself. But that is their greatest goal. That is their greatest goal. They will stop at nothing because they have not yet stopped. They're locking up thousands of January 6th defendants. On average, one new January 6th attendee or protester, or whatever you want to call them, gets arrested one a day on average. They are going to put President Trump in prison. They want to put him in prison. How do you think we're all going to feel about the Republicans in Washington when they put President Trump in prison? And they aren't concerned about him losing. Doesn't that concern you? It concerns me. He ran in the basement in 2020, and now they don't have him out on the campaign trail. Aren't y'all worried about that? I'm worried. And I'm worried so much that I talk to as many people as I possibly can Because I'm telling you, I'm sick and tired of hearing how everybody's like, we're going to win in November. And they're practically measuring the drapes for the White House. And I'm sitting here going, I think they're going to steal it. The fact that they aren't worried about Joe Biden being their candidate, the fact that they are unapologetic about putting people in prison like Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, Peter Navarro, innocent grandmothers that protest abortion clinics, people that just walked in the Capitol, talked to Capitol police officers and walked out. We already lost our country in 2020. 2024 is about getting it back. Thank you.
Here you go. We're gonna make the Fire Nation great again. It's Black Americans for Trump. Right now we're at a black church. It's a few miles away from the convention center, and he's speaking to black people and telling them all the great things he's done for this country, for people that are black. Hey, you look like one of those water benders there, sir. Are you a water bender? Huh? Is that what you are? You're one of those, he's one of those air nomads, right?
Remember what Michael Cohen said? Donald Trump is a liar, a cheat, and a racist.
Yes, he did.
There you go. Donald Trump is a liar, a cheat, and a racist.
Remember January 6th.
It was just a tour of the Capitol.
January 6th.
How many people normally die on tours of the Capitol, right? A lot, but the CDC doesn't report it. Are they locking you up? Are they keeping you from inside? Okay, good. You know, Project 2025, and it's how we're going to take this country back.
Well, we need to take it over 140 days from now, which is November 5th. And if we don't, if they don't count the votes, which I'm worried about, our country's done. It's over with. And I'm a businessman.
What business are you in?
My own. 34 years. I've been a real estate developer. And if we don't win 140 days from now, our country's over. It's a matter of counting the votes. He was winning in all 5 swing states, and then 3 hours later, he was losing.
Yeah. You had these people, these vote counters, the Republican vote counters would get up to go to the bathroom or get a sandwich. They'd come back, and then suddenly there's like, you know, a bunch more votes. And I heard that, and I was like, you know what? We need to limit the time that we let the vote counters go to the bathroom.
Well, how about the 40,000 people that were deceased in the state of Michigan that voted?
Yeah, they would still be alive if they hadn't voted.
Well, you can't vote if you're not here with us. If you're dead.
No, but they were alive, and then after they voted, they mysteriously died. So that's the, you know.
Well, I'm saying also, the deceased were voting mysteriously, and you can't. We have to put. A stop
you have to do and you have to do an autopsy. Like I'm saying, how do you know that they're dead? Who do you trust to make sure that they're alive? Not the CDC.
Absolutely not the CDC. Donald Trump wins, we take our country back.
Yeah.
And it's going to
take it back from who? That's what.
The liberal scumbags that hate our country. It's like the George Soros effect. George Soros wanted to do one thing to our country, and he's done it. He's disrupted everything. We got to get rid of George Soros and his son. That first order of business, get rid of them. And whoever is getting money from George Soros or Alex Soros.
Vivek Ramaswamy got a George Soros scholarship. I don't trust him.
See, I like he's a good speaker. I didn't know that he.
No, because he says he's against DEI and all of that. But at the age of 23, 24, he got a literal George Soros scholarship to go to law school.
I did not know that.
So I don't trust him.
Well, now I
and at the time he was working in big pharma, and he was, you know, working with people that made the vaccine, and he so he was making like $300,000-$600,000, you know, big pharma, hedge funds, all of that. And so he's
okay. So look at what we did. Look at the effort the United States of America put into assassinating Osama bin Laden. Look at how much time and money we spent on that. This George Soros is 1,000 times worse. We got to get rid of him. And anyone that takes money from him, that's treasonous. Yeah. We need to put them in prison.
What about Peter Thiel?
I like Peter too.
That's okay. That's okay. I was gonna give you a thumbs up because I got a good service, but that's okay.
They don't know how to talk.
I thought Donald Trump did a lot for the black community.
What did he do for who blacked your eye? That's what I want to know.
I got in a duel with my father. Now I have to restore my honor and find the avatar.
Shame on you if you had a fight with
Well, I had to defend my honor.
So what's your question?
How much? I thought Donald Trump did a lot for the black community.
Can you name me one and then I can comment on it? Name me one and I'll comment on it. Name me one.
Hey guys, what has Donald Trump done for the black community?
They don't know. They don't even know what he did for their community.
Why are you asking them? All they gonna do is cuss.
Yeah, they're not.
They just disrespecting people. I don't like that. Black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody just freaking you just disrespecting people. I can't think of a thing that he did.
Well, wait. So what? Wait, you made $5 million. What were you doing?
Trucking business.
The trucking
Go
business.
see trucking business how it's going down. Look to the trucking business how it's going down.
Business only.
You made $5 million.
$5 million for 1 year.
Did it trickle down
During
to you?
Trump time.
Did it trickle down to you? If he made $5 million, did it trickle down to you?
Well, I mean, no.
It did not trickle down to you.
Are you saying
Now,
trickle
he's
down
giving
into
all-
economics
he's
doesn't
giving
work?
He's giving all of these billionaires and these corporations tax cuts. They're supposed to trickle down. Do you feel it? Now that tax cut he gave.
I mean, it's supposed to trickle down any day now.
Hey, it's been 4 years, okay? It's been 5 years. He did tax cuts for corporations and the billionaires and the common man. The common man's tax cut ends this year, but the corporations continue. And he even told them, if you support me, I'm going to increase the tax cut for you all. Why are these prices going up? If they got tax cuts, why the prices going up if the rich person got tax cuts? Why are these prices going up? Prices are going up because of greed. They got tax cuts, so why are you raising prices? Oil, bread, milk, why are you raising prices? You got a tax cut, all of you all got tax cuts, so why are you raising prices? It's greed. And people like him, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it.
He used to be a millionaire.
They want to pick and choose what they want to believe in. My thing is, you got to know everything. You just can't pick and choose. They're the kinds that'll pick grapes. I'm the kind that'll buy the whole bunch, okay? They're pickers. They're cherry pickers.
Once Trump's elected, we're going to throw all the cherry pickers out. We're going to throw them across the border. Make the Fire Nation great again.
Yeah. What was that back in power, huh?
Yeah. A lot of people are saying Trump did a lot for the black community.
Yeah, he stole from the black community. He lied to the black community. He's an asshole. He's create chaos everywhere he goes. We do not want him in our community. Have a great day.
The Fire Nation great again. We're going to take back this country from all these water benders, earth benders, and air nomads.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So who are you voting for?
Trump, 24-24.
Yeah, exactly. So long live our Fire Lord.
Kid born today is already $100,000 in debt.
Yeah.
How can that happen, you know?
But we shouldn't forgive that debt. You know, the Democrats want to forgive that debt. I don't want to do that. That's sort of...
For $20 in debt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh my God, when was that? How long ago was that?
That's when I first became a chef.
Oh wow.
About 27 years ago.
It's you and Trump. You're
Yes.
so young. You're both of you look so
Yeah.
young. I was like
When I first-
27 years ago. That's like around the time of the Central Park Five, when he took out like the ad in the paper saying, you know what, oh, like, you know, they should get the death penalty and all that stuff, you know. I feel like it was just yesterday that he took out a full-page ad in the paper calling for the death penalty for the Central Park Five. That's around the same time that picture was taken. That's amazing.
I think that was in 1980, maybe 85, 86.
Oh my God.
They went to court, tried to disqualify Detroit black votes. We died, we hung on the trees for the right to vote. And this man coming here to disqualify my vote? The hell out of here. Get out of Detroit was hung on trees for the right to vote.
I've never heard that before. I've only heard that he's like done like amazing things for the black community and stuff. No? Wait.
He's done it for the billionaire class. We're not the billionaires.
Okay.
He's not for the average guy.
No.
He's not.
I'm studying law and I want to be a lawyer, and part of Donald Trump's business and how well he's marketed himself has made me love him as a president, and I think he is a great person inside and out. And
Oh my God, so you're a lawyer, so I mean...
Well, not now, but I'm going to Grand Valley on a full ride to be a lawyer.
Okay, so you could talk about, you know, all of his legal troubles then. Tell me, what's your legal analysis of what's happening?
I think it's pretty simple and easy.
Yeah.
Considering that the Supreme Court has the final say, and a lot of these people who say he's a criminal, I think that's funny. Only because the Supreme Court has the final say, and SCOTUS always in every single situation when it goes to the Supreme Court, more than likely, because his charges really aren't that severe, and a lot of them don't even have proof to back it up, he would definitely get innocence. It's crazy that people are against him when he's fought for so many rights for people to have, and especially as a woman. I don't agree with abortion, and I think that it's good that we have a president that doesn't back. It almost empowers women, because people will say, oh, he's not.
Yeah, getting rid of abortion does empower women. Thank you for that.
I 100% agree, and I think it's, you know, a lot of women are forced because we have a lot of hypocrisy, and our country just doesn't want to have God involved anymore, and they want to make they, them, he, she, we, it, they. I also think another reason why I support him is he supports he supports Israel, not Palestine.
Thank you. Oh my God. It's like Biden does not support Israel enough. Biden doesn't support, he's like, he doesn't support them at all.
Good job. Yes, ma'am. I agree.
If you're thinking godliness, the rapture's not going to happen unless, you know, Israel, you know, and, you know, the neighboring Arab states, the Muslims, Israel and the Muslims fight and have a war. Otherwise, Jesus isn't coming back.
Right, and I think another thing is that he really, you know, respects God, and God's a big part of his values. And, you know, even going to college, I definitely think liberal ideology is, you know, really.
I don't know what half of those words mean, but I feel like you're trying to make fun of him with like the jail, the bars going up there.
He needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail.
Why?
It's a very long list.
What's happened to this country where a married man can't, you know, pay off a porn star after he sleeps with her and use campaign money? Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you for being here. Tell me all the great things Donald Trump has done for the black community.
Oh, everything he's doing, everything is focused on helping
funding,
everyone.
Financial help to the black community. I think he's just been a great great friend to the black community, and I think he's delivered a lot of things that the black community needs.
A cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
He's a fucking racist. Why he came here? To try and get black votes.
Well, he went to the white black church to get his votes and everything, but the only quorum he had was white folks. He can't get my vote.
He wanted to steal Detroit votes, take them away, make them seem like they didn't matter. So for him to come back to a black community church and still asking for our support, I just feel like that's wrong. I feel like it's not genuine. Yeah. And I'm not voting for him.
I think it was a bit of a smoke screen. If you look at the demographics of the people who were actually there versus where the event was held.
And what would you say your top issue is, especially for the Detroit community?
Resources and employment.
Get rid of these abandoned homes. Renovation. Not just downtown, coming to the inner city. Homelessness.
Continuing to expand infrastructure.
Can we ask you who you are voting for?
I'm voting for Biden.
Biden. I choose the less of two evils.
Biden, for real.
Yeah, I plan on voting for Joe Biden. I don't think the alternative makes the situation any better, so.
There is no height we cannot achieve. Together we will make America great again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Now under crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of the world, is in flames. Our borders overrun. Inflation is raging. Europe is in chaos. The Middle East is exploding. Iran is emboldened. China is on the march. And the worst, most incompetent person to ever leave this country is dragging us toward World War III. Other than that, I think he's doing a very good job. Do we agree? So, other than that, he's doing a fine job. Now, he's the worst. Under Biden, illegal aliens are better off. Terrorists are better off. China is better off. Russia is better off. The cartels are better off. By the way, whoever heads the United Auto Workers is doing an absolutely terrible job. His name wouldn't be Sean Fain, would it, Sean Fain? Whoever this guy Sean Fain is, they ought to get him out. Because he sold the auto workers down the tubes. They were sold down the river.